Hello and welcome everyone to the week ahead commodity report, where we of course will be reviewing the markets for the week ahead. So it is now official, 2022 will go down in history as one of the most profitable years ever for commodity traders. However, 2023 is projected to be even bigger. This is now the second consecutive year that has seen a total of 27 commodities, ranging from the metals to the energies to agriculture, tallying up astronomical double to triple digit gains, outperforming every other asset class out there. According to Goldman Sachs, the macroeconomic backdrop for commodities into 2023, it's now looking more bullish than ever, ultimately indicating that we could be on the verge of another record-setting year ahead. In a note to their clients, the bank's analysts wrote that underinvestment in new capacity, prolonged economic stagflation, China's reopening, OPEC's desire to keep oil prices high, coupled with the slowing of global central bank rate hikes, leading to the eventual end of rate hikes next year, and signs of a dollar peak, will provide powerful monumental gains across the entire commodities complex. The bank's analyst went on to say that the setup for commodities in 2023 is more bullish than ever, as they first highlighted back in the super cycle in late 2020. The Wall Street Bank concluded by reconfirming their view that we're still on the first innings of a multi-year, potentially decade-long commodity super cycle. The last time commodities significantly outperformed every other asset class over a series of consecutive back-to-back years, that was during the previous two super cycles in the 1970s and the 2000s. History now suggests we are on the forefront of a third commodity supercycle, which also brings with it one of the biggest wealth creation opportunities the world has ever seen. Goldman Sachs, they're certainly not alone with their bullish outlook. We are beginning to see more and more of the world's most powerful financial institutions releasing their 2023 forecasts, with extremely bullish calls for commodity prices to hit fresh record highs in the year ahead as the supercycle continues to gather massive momentum. Last week, JP Morgan, Citigroup and Morgan Stanley, they all joined the list with their outlook for 2023 set to be another blockbuster year for commodities due to all the macroeconomic events that are currently unfolding. This year we have seen a number of commodities notching up spectacular gains of 10% or higher in a single week, sometimes in a single day, not once, not twice, but on multiple occasions. So just think about that for a minute. In today's inflation-adjusted terms, your money sat in the bank will not even earn that return in a year or 5 years from now. So whichever way you look at it, there's really nothing historical you can point to for what is going on in the commodity markets right now. The current macroeconomic backdrop, that is fueling one of the greatest wealth transfers of our lifetime, presenting savvy traders with back-to-back money-making opportunities almost on a daily basis. Right now, you have an opportunity to finish 2022 on a high, but also set yourself up for a flying start in 2023, which, based on all of our research, is going to be another huge year. Do not underestimate what you can achieve in the next 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, or even 12 months from now. Here at the Gold and Silver Club, we're consistently banking over 10,000 points profit per month, which we've been transparently documenting throughout our weekly videos. So if you're trading at one lot, that's $100,000 of profit. If you're trading at 10 lots, that's $1 million. The majority of our clients at the Gold and Silver Club are utilizing our proprietary research-driven trading approach. They've already made in excess of 6 and 7 figures so far this year, and we still have the rest of the month to go. Here are just some of the testimonials which have been flooding in from our clients, sharing their successes and achievements. If you want to finish 2022 on a high, but also set yourself up for a flying start into 2023, then now is the time to take action. Simply go to www.jointhegoldandsilverclub.com. The link is also below this report in the description. So just click on the link, make an application to learn how our mentorship program can take your trading to the next level. So with that, let's move over to the charts and we'll talk you through exactly what we're looking at here as we head into next week. So as you know, last week we had back-to-back central bank news items. I'm currently just showing you the Palladium chart at the moment. So we had essentially the European Central Bank, the Bank of England and the Fed all raising interest rate hikes by 50 basis points. With that, that created lots of volatility, massive opportunity for us at the beginning of the week off the back of the CPI data, when gold prices, in fact, they broke out to 5-month highs. We took the opportunity there with all of our metals trades to scale out of 10,000 points profit with all of our clients, where we'd built into multiple positions on the metals, and of course gold breaking out to 5-month highs, as you can imagine, at the Gold and Silver Club. This enabled us to bank a windfall amount of profit with all of our clients. So we saw that spike higher off the back of the CPI data. Actually turned out to be a phenomenal move there to bank those profits when we saw the spike after CPI data, because later on in the week, after the FOMC statement, gold basically tanked and came back down to a level where we reloaded yet again, as we talked you through on Friday's report. We reloaded again on gold at the 1770s, and as you can see very clearly, we broke back out to 1792 by the close on Friday. If you missed that report, go back and watch our latest commodity report. So we very specifically have told you we're buying back into gold at the 1770s. And of course, yet again, we have seen that play out really nicely here. Many of you have reached out that you've also been able to capitalize on buying on these dips. So what you want to do right now in these markets is, when everyone is terrified and getting extremely bearish at this time of year, when we get these pullbacks on commodities, there are typically massive opportunities to be had. So moving back over to Palladium, so essentially on Friday, we had quad witching in the market. So if you know what that means, with the contract expiries, the simultaneous contract expiries, that causes a lot of markets to move into liquidation into the close there on Friday, particularly in quad witching hour, 1 hour before the close. So if you know that ahead of time, you can benefit massively by waiting for that event to occur and then snipering in at the lows after that has played out. We saw exactly that setup for Palladium into Friday's close, breaking all the way back down to the lowest levels this year so far in 2022. The last time we were at these levels was back at the beginning of January. And typically this time of year, if you just go back to Palladium over the last 5 years, you're seeing anywhere from a 20 to 30% gain between now and the end of February from this time of year onwards for Palladium. So it's absolutely a market you want to have on the radar. On Friday, we closed limit down, so it essentially closed all the way down at $1,705 per ounce. Obviously a massive opportunity for us to reload at much lower prices, the best prices we've had all year. You just have to consider as well, just going back to the summer months, we had Palladium that broke all the way out to $3,400, and now Palladium is trading back down towards $1,700. So essentially it's half the price that we saw Palladium prices break out to over the summer months. So some massive opportunities setting up already. As you know, with gold, we've reloaded again, added more exposure at the 1770s. You've got gold right now closing at $1,792 per ounce into the close there on Friday. So of course, we've continued to benefit by buying on dips and scaling out of the highs. So when we broke out towards 5-month highs after CPI data, we locked in 10,000 points for a windfall amount of profit, reloaded yet again on the sell-off that we saw after the FOMC statement. I see similar setups at the moment playing out with platinum as well, which has now completed a 3-day impulse move lower. So my expectation would be going into next week, you're going to see a retrace back towards the swing highs essentially between now and the end of December. Now also moving on to crude oil, as you know, we discussed with you previously that the Joe Biden administration, they're looking to refill their strategic reserves at $70 per barrel. So what happened the previous week? Well, we broke down to $70 per barrel, and then oil prices, they broke out within 3 sessions over 700 points to the upside. So exactly as we detailed to you previously, $70 per barrel. The USA have stated multiple times they're going to refill their strategic reserves on oil, coming back to $70 per barrel. This is why each time we break down to that level, it is providing a massive opportunity at the moment. And obviously, even into Friday's close, we're not that far away from $70 per barrel again, with it rolling back down towards $74.44 per barrel. I would suggest we're not going to spend that much time down at these lower ranges right now. Very much like I'm seeing with Palladium at the moment as well, I'm not expecting these markets to close at their lowest point by the end of the year. I'm looking for them to get a bid between now and the end of the year to hit the ground running into 2023. So there are some massive opportunities at the moment setting up for you. As I've already detailed to you, we've reloaded into multiple positions later on in the week after we've had this cascading sell-off after the FOMC statement, European Central Bank, Bank of England, and also quad witching on the Friday as well, which has just given some fantastic opportunities to reload when most of the market is terrified. And this is where you're going to get some of the best risk to reward opportunities, particularly at this time of year. As you know, we are living through incredible times at the moment, and whatever long-term goal you're looking to achieve through trading, whether that's to create a full-time income, a second or replacement income, or just to earn a better return on your savings, then now is the time to take action. Right now, you have an opportunity to finish this year on a high, but also set yourself up to hit the ground running in 2023, which based on our research, we predict is going to be a record-setting year due to all the macroeconomic events that are currently unfolding. If you want to maximize your money-making potential and thrive, not just survive in these fast-moving markets, then you need to adapt your strategy to the current market conditions and most importantly, utilize a professional, research-driven approach. One of the biggest obstacles that holds back 99% of retail traders from achieving their desired success, it's not having access to the correct professional strategies, institutional level data, and market intelligence to make confident decisions with accuracy and certainty. There is a huge gap between the top 1% of professional traders and the bottom 99% of misguided retail traders who simply rely on outdated technical analysis and gimmicky technical indicators that will not work in these markets. If you want to get yourself out of the bottom 99% and into the top 1% who are actually crushing it and making 6, 7, and 8-figure returns in these markets right now, then you need to utilize a professional, research-driven approach, or you'll just end up wasting lots of time, money, and effort, and you'll have no results to show for all of your hard work. In these rapidly changing markets, you need to be constantly innovating and evolving. Technical analysis and outdated technical indicators, they will not work. Those days, they're long gone. If that's all you're relying on, then the odds are already stacked up against you. If you want to change your results, then you have to change your thinking. If you want to learn our exclusive, research-driven approach that is never taught to retail traders and only reserved for professional traders in banks, hedge funds with access to powerful game-changing insights, including where banks and hedge funds are buying and selling in real time, the key liquidity zones, so you can enter and exit the markets with pinpoint precision, fundamentals, macroeconomics, capital flows, the daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly real-time data-driven cycles, and the intermarket correlations, just to name a few, then you need to join our mentorship program. As we transition through the final quarter, we are now amidst one of the most lucrative event-driven periods of the year. If you want to successfully capitalize on the huge money-making opportunities ahead and build significant life-changing wealth, then there's no better time than now. If you want to upgrade your income, then you need to upgrade your skills. Never underestimate what you can achieve in the next few months from now with the right guidance and mentorship. Time is the most valuable commodity that we have. Make sure that you don't waste it. If you want to join our community of successful traders and take your trading to the next level, there is an opportunity for you to do so. As a member, you get access to our exclusive live trading room webinars. You get access to real-time trade ideas, access to institutional research and market intelligence, access to our private Members Academy website, and also support and one-to-one mentoring. For more information, just go to www.jointhelivetradingroom.com. The link is also below this report in the description, so just click on the link, make an application, and we will of course get in touch with you ASAP.